Hello everyone and welcome to the second part of this tutorial. My name is Jay Joshi and now we will look at what exactly is lambda expression. What are the advantages of lambda expression? Why it has been introduced in Java 8? Or what are the benefits that it brings to the table? So the first thing, what is lambda expression? Now, the meaning of lambda is in the world of computer science is an anonymous function. So there are lots of languages in like JavaScript which already have anonymous function. So we so what exactly lambda expression is? It basically means that we have a function which is not a part of a class, not a part of an object or the instance of that class. It is independent. That is what this lambda expression means. And you can pass this lambda or this function into another function. We will have a look how it can be done, but for now just let's understand. If anyone asks you what is lambda, so lambda is an anonymous function. In Java it can be used without implementing a class or without being bound to a specific class. It is independent of a class. What advantage does lambda expressions bring? Let's have a look. First thing, introduction of Java to functional programming. This is the most important benefit or the advantage of lambda expression. Second is, by using lambda expression we create more readable and clean code. Lambda expression reduces the lines of code. In short, it means the code clean and it has lots of easy to use libraries. Now first let's see what exactly is functional programming. We have been hearing this term, introduction of functional programming in Java 8. Now Java also supports functional programming, but exactly what is functional programming? Let's have a look and let's figure out the difference between object-oriented programming, which we are used to, and as a Java developer we have always been writing the code with OOPS, that is object-oriented programming. Now what exactly is functional programming? Now this is our object-oriented language which has a class. Now these all are classes or the objects, and they interact with each other. This class has methods and variables, member variables. So these member variables store data into them, and methods, by using methods we perform business logic, or that is how object oriented languages are. They interact with the help of objects. One object interacts with other. There is no way function of this class can interact with function of this class or function of this class. So we need to create an object of these two classes and then they can interact with themselves. Now let's see what exactly is functional languages or the functional programming. In functional programming we do not have classes, we do not have object of those classes or instances of those classes. But just to make things clear, or just to make a note, Java is not a pure functional language, but we can perform functional programming in Java 8. Java is still an object oriented language. Now, what is functional languages? Is we have a function and then these functions interact with each other, and then we have data flowing between these functions. This is the data that is flowing. So this is the major difference between the functional programming and the object oriented programming language. In object oriented programming language, everything is an object, everything is bound to an object or a class. In a pure functional languages, we have functions, they are independent. One function can interact with other function. We can call one function from another function, or I would rather say we can pass a function as an argument in a function. That cannot be done in Java till Java 7. In the subsequent tutorials, we will have a look at the example of lambda expressions so that you will get a good hold of the lambda expression that we are talking about. We will have a look at uh, three examples. We will be starting with a very simple example of sum of two numbers, and then we will gradually increase the complexity of the examples. The second example would be a runnable interface. We will implement threading using Java 8 and Java 7, and then the third example would be a real world example, as in when we can use lambda expressions. So we will learn a lot more in the subsequent tutorials about lambda expressions, how we can use them with the help of these examples, and I will also show you how it was done in Java 7 before and how it can be done in Java 8, so that you get a good understanding of what used to happen before and using Java 8 what we can do. Thank you.